Assalamu alaikum, dear audience. I'm Nakibullah, and I am again in front of you with a lovely guest from India, Manmohan Luthre. We have been deciding about the time, but whenever we decided, there happened something, and we couldn't have our podcast live. But this time, I'm very lucky, and I'm having Manmohan Luthre from India with me on my podcast. We will have some very interesting discussions this afternoon. Sir, welcome to my live podcast, The Expert's View. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for asking me to talk to you on live. And I like your Rehan Wala Sahab, who started these things, and they are teaching good things to the small kids. Instead of doing something bad, they are doing something good. And recently, I understand he's opening a branch in Lahore too.
Yes, yes, that is another branch from Lahore, and I think 90% work has been done.
That's very good, great of him. A big salute to him.
Yeah, he's doing great job. He is a
Yeah,
true global leader, global citizen.
yeah.
Sir, I wonder if you could just tell our audience about you.
I'm Manmohan Luthra. I live in Punjab, Chardha, Punjab, and I worked with the Department of Transport. You don't have in Pakistan Department of Transport. You have Excise Department, which is issuing the driving licenses, and the police, which is no Excise Department, which is registering the vehicles, and the police is issuing the driving license. But in India, we have one department, Department of Transport. So I worked for many, many, many years with the Department of Transport, and I'm into road safety and to educate our kids about how to be safe on the roads. And I'm trying to do something now, and I'm associated with the same thing since 1994. And I feel that we should save people from road accidents and getting crushed under the vehicles, being a pedestrian. So pedestrian safety and cyclist safety is more important than car safety or truck safety, I suppose.
Wow, that's pretty interesting, and that's very good sentence. Pedestrian safety is more important than car safety. I appreciate
Yeah,
the idea and the words. Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Sir, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. That is amazing thing that you have transport, the name of transport, a department by that name. It's wonderful, and I think that is copyable in other countries, particularly in the neighboring countries too.
no, it is all over. I think in America also they have a Department of Motor Vehicles. In England also they have a Department of Motor Vehicle, but we call it Department of Transport. And the Department of Transport controls the issue of driving licenses and registration of vehicles and enforcement of traffic laws. So we are following the Motor Vehicle Act, which was there in say India in 1939, and we are following it and we are amending it as per the need of the present day. And
Mm.
I think vehicle safety and safety standards in the vehicles are more required than anything else. Now we are thinking of that, and we are having safe vehicles, vehicles with airbags on all sides, and
Mm.
something to do with the human. Human life is very costly, and we have to save the humans.
Oh, okay. You just said one wonderful word. Bags on the bikes. Airbag. I think you're talking about airbag. Am I right?
Yeah, airbag. Yeah,
So, how is it? Is it initiated in India? Do motorbikes have airbags?
not motorbikes, the cars.
Yeah, cars definitely have.
Yeah,
Yes.
cars we have now six bags. Earlier it
Oh,
used to be four bags. Now it is six bags.
okay, right. So now, as we have just mentioned it, is it possible with bikes? Can we have
No,
airbags in bikes?
no, I've seen some videos where the airbag opens up at the head helmet and to save
Yeah.
the man from hurting his head. And I've
Mm,
seen some videos, but I don't think they are going to popularize those things. But it is a good idea to save the two wheelers riders
mm,
and with a very good helmet. And we have some standards for the helmets, and we don't allow say a helmet without a fixed standard, because if somebody crashes on the road and it is going to have injury is going to be on the head, so we have to save the guy.
mm.
So we are doing something on that too.
Okay, that's great. Manmohan Saab, have you ever visited Pakistan?
Yeah, I was there in February. I got a visa for a jatha to visit gurdwaras in around Lahore. So I went to Nankana Sahib and Lahore because I have already seen Kartarpur Sahib, which is a wonder, which your government did a beautiful job to say to our Guru Sahib to make that
Mm.
big gurdwara out there. I visited that 2 year back, and now this time I went to Nankana Sahib, and my friends in Lahore, they were so kind to me that they took me in their own car to visit the Gurdwara Sahib, and I was happy to visit that place. My father being from Lahore, I wanted to visit Lahore, and I moved around the streets where he used to live. Mohini Road is in Lahore, so my father used to live there.
Ah, so did your father die in Pakistan?
No, he died in India. He came here
Mm.
in India in 1947, and he died in later 1990.
Okay, right. So, what were your feelings when you visited your father's living place or his house?
I was anxious to see that, but I could not trace the house because I didn't know
Mm.
what kind of house he lived in. So they had a big family, 4 5 senior brothers and the small kids, and
Mm.
I just knew the road, so I moved on that road.
Mm. Okay, right.
It
So,
was
how was your
good.
okay, right? How was your experience of visiting Pakistan and living and spending some time here with the people?
I had a wonderful time. I had wonderful food, and one of my friend Kashif Khan, he lives in this what do you call it? Bahria town in Lahore. So I stayed with him for 3 4 nights, and he was very nice, very courteous, and he looked after me a lot. His family was too kind to me, and they loaded me with the gifts when I came back. And there was another friend from Toba Tek Singh. He especially came to meet me in Lahore, and he gave me so many things. I couldn't carry them. it was it was sheer pleasure to visit Lahore.
Okay, right. That's wonderful. Okay, Manmohan Saab, I wonder if you could share something about your education. How is your educational journey?
I lived in Chandigarh throughout my childhood and adulthood, and now even I live in Chandigarh. And my school education was in a good government school, which was the best in the town. And then I studied I did my graduation from the government college, which was also it's an old college. And then I did my master's in sociology from Punjab University. And after that, I got the job in the Department of Transport, and I worked in the transport department for many years. So till 2017, post retirement, I worked as coordinator road safety with the Punjab government. And
Mm.
for 5 years, 7 years, I worked with the government post retirement. So till the age of 65, I was working. Now I am 72.
Wow, that's amazing. But you don't look 72. So that's wonderful. Wish
Thank you
you
so much.
live
Thank you so much.
longer and healthy. Wish you
I,
be
I
more
hope
healthier.
to do it till 100.
Inshallah, inshallah. Okay, sir. Working in the transport department, what challenges did you face?
There were a lot of challenges because you know we human beings, we just want to avoid things. We don't follow law. We violate law. So catching a thief is not an easy job. So, so I had big challenges, and people were kind to me too. And wherever I got posted, I was having good friends, and still I have them. after post retirement. It's been 15 years I retired, and but my friends are there for me to die. So it was good, challenging, a very very challenging job, and you have to be very strict too with the violators, because that way you're saving lives. If somebody is not wearing a helmet or a seat belt, that means if you are say what do you call impounding his vehicle or chalaning his vehicle, you are telling him to be careful, and we should learn from these kind of things.
Sir, Manmohan Saab, could you please tell us how important this is to educate people about the road safety, particularly
Very,
education at
very,
school
very,
level?
very important. India is one of the 10 countries under the United Nations which have a maximum number of fatalities or accidents. And there is one organization in Geneva, which is Global Road Safety Partnership under the United Nations, and which are doing a lot of work on road safety. They chose India as one of the countries where we have to educate people, and they have been spending a lot of money on, say, educating people. And I worked with them for 2 years too. And I think road safety should be started from right from nursery onward. The child has to be told how to cross a road. My mother used to walk me on the opposite lane of the traffic, and she used to be towards the traffic, and I used to be on a safer side of the road. And this is adopted by government of India now, say 5 year back or 10 year back. But I'm talking about 50 year back when my mother used to take me along on walk. So we need to educate our kids. We need to tell road users that the life is very precious. If you get involved in an accident, you can be, say, what do you call, physically hurt, or you can be permanently injured, or you can lose any part of your body. So, so anybody who's getting hurt is bad, and we have to save them. I saw the traffic in Lahore. It was very good, very fast moving traffic and good roads. I think you have better roads, and but the kind of traffic which was not managed kind of thing on the highways or the roads which were wide, but people were driving very safe, and I liked it. But I don't know whether you have some road safety things or not in Pakistan. Though you may be having some say NGOs on road safety, but not much work is being done on road safety, I suppose, in Pakistan. And India is definitely lagging behind because of most of the area in India is rural. So in rural India, again, people don't follow law and they don't know about it, and they have to be told about it. So let's try to do something.
Yeah, that's very important. Sir, what kind of role can our schools play? Because road
Big
safety
role,
is
a
quite.
big role, very big role. And during my tenure as coordinator road safety with the Punjab government, we made it compulsory that road safety should be in part of syllabus of the schools, and there should be some what do you call it, small chapter on road safety in every class, starting from say fifth onwards, and the teacher should tell them. And I hope if we follow this kind of thing everywhere, our young generation can learn a lot of things. Your voice is gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted.
Uh,
Yeah, this happens in online interviews quite often.
no problem. No problem.
Okay, right. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sir, I have observed many people in South Asian countries they don't fasten their seat belt, but this is very much important and it is very strict rule in European countries, and that is the reason we have more accidents.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely. And yeah,
so
I, I
how yes.
I feel the seat belt is the best thing uh, designed by whosoever designed the seat belt, and it is for our safety whether we are sitting in the front or whether we are sitting in the rear seat of the motor vehicle. And I told you about the Global Road Safety Partnership. The lady who was in charge of Global Road Safety Partnership, she used to travel with me in Punjab, and she used to sit in the rear seat and put on the seat belt. And from her, I learned to put on a seat belt at the rear seat too. And when you are with the seat belt, you get less tired. When you are
Mm,
without a seat belt, you get more tired because the vehicle jumps and you also jump, and
yeah.
your backbone gets what do you call it? It gets like this, your
Mm,
backbone. So
mm,
you get more tired. And if you wear the seat belt, your legs are tied to the rear and lower portion of the seat, and your back is with the back side, and you don't move much. And you try yourself, you drive for 100 kilometers with the seat belt and 100 kilometers without seat belt. You'll feel the difference, and definitely it helps. I remember about 10 years back or something more than that, I was traveling on a road in say, going from one city to another city at night time around 11, and there was a truck parked without any reflectors or lights at the rear. We banged into it. I was driving it because I was wearing the seat belt. I'm here with you, giving you the interview. I got hurt in at three places on the head because the windscreen broke, and I got
yeah.
hurt
Okay. Mm,
just because of the seat belt. I'm sitting in front of you,
mm,
and God has been kind to me.
yeah. Yeah, that is a big shock. Anything could happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Manmohan Saab, some urban drivers, they often complain that drivers coming from the rural areas, they don't follow the traffic rules and they are the reason for the problems we face. How
Yeah,
correct they are.
they are right. They are right because the rural people, they think they are driving in their खेत. मतलब खेता में गड्डी चला रहे हैं आप ट्रैक्टर चला रहे हैं और स्कूटर चला रहे हैं whatever you may call it, and they don't know the laws of the road, and they drive wherever they want to. But I think if they want to drive safe and they want to be in their lane driving is the best driving, and we can save more lives, and saving
In
more lives means good.
Yeah. Sir, we have seen in many countries getting driving license is quite easier. Even some people have no cars, but they have driving license. What do you think about that? Isn't that a danger sign?
Yeah, definitely. And in our Punjab, Chardha Punjab, and for last many years, we started having uh, driving test tracks, which are computerized, which are they pass the person with the help of the computer and the software, and one who is a good driver gets passed. Earlier, it used to be what do you call? You know, everybody's. The money plays a part everywhere, and because of these tracks we have been saving a lot of people because of the tracks, the computerized tracks. We have good drivers, and we don't allow anybody to have any kind of driving license. Earlier it used to be a ready wala or a what do you call small time vendor used to have a driving license for a car too, whereas he was not owning a car. And I have never made a driving license for somebody who's not a fit driver during my lifetime,
So yeah,
and I
but
used to reject them.
but
Unfortunately,
unfortunately,
there are officers who are allowing it, not
yeah,
in Punjab but outside Punjab. And I have seen people are getting driving licenses made from far off states where this is
mm,
easy to get it done. But that's not
yeah.
good for them. That's good. That's bad for them too. Anybody who
Yeah.
doesn't know how to drive, he getting a driving license, and he will definitely going to bang into somebody or kill somebody or hurt somebody.
How responsible do you think governments are? Because in most of the areas of a country, particularly in South Asian countries, we have single roads, but we have very few cities we have double roads. But in our long drives, we see that we have single roads, and we have two-way traffic on the single way, and that is one of the causes of the accidents. So, how responsible a government is?
I think government is now waking up through the call of the NGOs. We have a lot of NGOs who are waking up the governments, and now the government is changing the laws, changing the system of obtaining a driving license everywhere. And another few years, I think will be similar to the Western countries and similar to the Americas, where it is very tough to have a driving license.
Hmm.
So, with the computerized violation detecting system we have now in Chandigarh and Punjab, we have computerized cameras which detect a violation and issue a traffic offense slip to the owner of the vehicle. With these kind of things, I think people are going to learn. People will definitely learn. Earlier, I remember when there was no such thing, cameras or something like that. People come to Chandigarh. When they entered Chandigarh, they used to wear the seat belts.
Hmm.
That Chandigarh is very strict, and now they wear it everywhere because now we are going to have cameras in most of the big cities or most of the big highways. Even the overspeed is very dangerous, and we have systems, software, which can detect a vehicle going from point A to point B, what speed he
Hmm.
was driving, because he's matching the time and matching the vehicle and checking the speed, overspeed. So overspeed is a very dangerous thing, and it has more penalties than other things. So we are having government has to spend a lot of money on these things, the cameras, the
Hmm.
software, and we are trying to do it. And I think it's very good for us, good for our
Hmm.
next generation too.
Manmohan Saab, we have often seen that is our daily work. We observe every day. We see people learn something, then pass the test, and they move to another stage. Then we have school levels. One level is passed, so the students move to another level. But so far, traffic rules are concerned, we don't see any institution that teaches about traffic rules. Should national highway authorities, that is one of the authorities in Pakistan working, should they not, and similar authorities in India and other countries, should they not offer courses before giving any sort
Yeah,
of license or
I,
permission to drive?
I think I told you earlier also that I got road safety included in the syllabus of school kids.
Yeah.
So that can be a part of thing. And for the driving license, you are right. We should have institute to give training for say 2 days, 3 days, or 1 week. And we do have that kind of institute in Punjab for truckers. For truckers,
Mm,
for renewal of driving license, they have an institute where they have to undertake 7 days training program, and
mm.
that's a compulsory thing. And I think you should also follow that. Or if you want, your government can say your government can ask me to join you.
Oh,
I can
definitely.
help in.
We
I
from
can, I can help. I can help the government to do things on road safety.
Is that compulsory all over India?
Yeah, it is. No, it is
Seven
compulsory in
day.
all over India. Yeah, training program for truckers
Yeah.
only, for truck drivers.
But we often have road accidents of bikes, cycles, and cars. Should they not have a training such course?
They should. They should. Slowly, we're going to have it, and I think the fatality in the fatality chart. If you have the statistics, you will find it that more pedestrian or more cyclists die because of
Mm,
a negligence of a motorist.
mm,
The negligence is done by the motorist, and the
mm,
pedestrian or a cyclist die. And this This has to stop. We have
Mm,
to have zero accident everywhere, and we need to do some more work on this road safety. And government has to wake up.
mm.
Indian government is now waking up, and they are trying to do things.
Okay, right. I just have a study in front of me now. I will then share it with you. Some statistics about different states of India. In Tamil Nadu, the state reported 15% reduction in road fatalities. That was in the first quarter of 2025. But
That's very
still
good.
there were but still there were 4,136 deaths compared to
I told you,
4,008.
I told you statistics word over says India is the top in
Yeah.
fatalities. And
Yes.
we have to reduce it. But the
Yes.
population here is also very high, and I think after China, India has got the maximum population in the world. And
Mm,
if you compare with a percentage of people die, that's very less. But the country like Europe or Middle East or any other places, they follow law, and they are very
mm,
strict. In America, anybody who's got a ticket, his license is
yeah.
cancelled. And
Mm,
out here, because we were discussing just now how people get driving license made, and
mm,
I think after some time when it will be computerized, now we have data on our website, national website of the traffic
mm,
offences and the driving licenses and the registration of vehicles. So slowly and slowly things are going to improve, and let's
yeah.
hope they improve.
Yes, but now, unfortunately, on the other side, Pakistan is a smaller country. Now, in the month of February 2025, only in Punjab, we had 37,390 road accidents, resulting
Oh,
375 fatalities. And
mm.
that is now the
In one
problem
month,
here is in
in
one
one
month.
month.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God.
And then now there is another report in February 2021 as February 25 as compared to February 2021, there has been a 35.58% increase in road accidents.
Oh, that's bad.
That is shocking.
And that means 100. That means 100 accident per day.
Exactly.
3,700 and 100 accidents per day, and that's not
Yes.
good. Because
Yeah.
what traffic I saw in Lahore was people were driving fast. There's no check on the speed,
Mm,
and all motorcyclists and the car walas, they were driving very fast. But whatever I saw, they were driving safe. But
mm,
maybe I was on the bigger roads, not on the smaller roads, and but we have to teach them. We have to say stop them driving very fast, and you need to have these cameras and electronic devices to check these violations.
mm. Manmohan Saab, I feel another thing that I would definitely love to hear from you because you have been an expert to this topic. We have one road for motorbikes, for cars, for trucks, for buses, for even bicycles. Isn't that one of the reasons we have more accidents?
Definitely, because we should separate slow moving traffic and a fast moving traffic and a smaller vehicle traffic. We should have
Mm,
lane markings. Lane marking is a must. We should
yeah.
have left side the two-wheeler lane, and then the middle road should be slow moving traffic, and the right road should be the fast moving traffic.
Mm,
And we have to earmark those roads. We have to put lines, white lines,
mm,
to tell people to be on their lanes. And if they do this, I think a lot of
mm.
less accidents will be there.
Right. Thank you
Lane
so much.
marking has to be done. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That can play a vital role.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Right. Sir, what about the traffic lights? Traffic lights, zebra crossing, using mobile phones while driving. How
We
dangerous?
check it, and it is using mobile phone is definitely 500 times dangerous than anything else, because our mind can't do two things at a time.
Mm,
Two things
yeah.
mean driving and calling somebody and talking to somebody.
Mm,
When you're talking to somebody, your head is with him, not with the
mm,
traffic. Your eyes are just like a horse with the what do you call covered eyes. Horse goes straight because of that his eyes are covered. So
mm.
this is very dangerous, and we should stop this, and we should have heavy penalty for this.
Can we hold response?
Distracting.
Can we? Yes, yes, please.
Yeah, yeah. Ask us.
Can we hold our governments responsible for having no traffic lights on intersections, interchanges?
Yeah, government is definitely they have to do it, and they have to save their people. They have to save the population. And
Mm,
traffic lights are supposed to be provided by the government in our Punjab or India, wherever it is. And every traffic light is provided by the municipal corporation or state government or the area government, whatever it is you call it, municipal corporation. We call it municipal
yeah.
corporation.
Yes.
And be an every road is made by the PWD B&R, and
Mm,
those lanes are earmarked by them. Even the traffic lights are provided by them on big junctions, and they have to be maintained by the government. And government has to do some things for our safety. And
mm.
our safety is more important than anybody else's safety.
Yes, exactly.
Anybody else means we human beings live on the earth, and we have to save ourselves. And it is for
Mm,
the government to save us from any jeopardy, anything bad. So traffic accident is very bad, and if you calculate the accidents and the population, you will see now our figures are too high, and we have to reduce them to zero. And when Europe can have a zero accident, why can't we have it?
yes. We definitely can have if we try our best and we work
Yeah, definitely.
sincerely.
Yes.
Manmohan Saab, how can AI help us in the road
Yeah.
safety and reducing road accidents? Artificial intelligence.
Yeah. Definitely, they can, because AI can provide us with the sensors for say what do you call speed over speeding, and
Yes.
wearing no helmet, wearing talking on the mobile.
Yeah.
And we have cameras on most of the junctions in Chandigarh, and they can detect anybody talking on a mobile phone through their cameras. And we have a what do you call a center where they see all the videos, and there are about 500 people working there on all the
Mm.
cameras, and they are issuing them challans, online challans, and blacklisting the person who has got a challan not disposed of within a month's time.
Mm.
And AI is
Okay.
going to help us everywhere.
Okay. Good. Yes, sir. What should be the penalty of not obeying traffic rules for people who are committing such mistakes and they are the cause of accidents?
You
One
know,
is
we have a notification issued by the government of India for all the offences. Every offence has a different penalty,
yeah.
and for using a mobile phone, it is dangerous driving, which is 1,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees. And
Mm.
similarly, overspeeding is dangerous driving. Same kind of thing. We have a notification which is revised, which is enhanced after 1 year or 2 years.
One of my friends told me one day that in one of the European countries, a man had an accident. That was not very big accident. When he was taken to the prison, so he was giving rosaries, tasbih. उनको तस्वीर दी गई
I know.
और
I know the
उनको
rosary.
बता या उनको बताया गया
Yeah, I
कि
know.
you have to say following traffic rules are very important one time, and he had to say that 10,000 times. Can we also do that in our countries?
But who is going to check him whether he's done it or not?
So there should
we
be
need we need AI. We need AI to check him. Chalo, that's good. Anything else? I think it is enough. I think I spent 35 minutes with you. Hello.
Yes, yes, I can
Hello.
hear you, sir. It was an internet issue. Yes, can you hear me, sir?
Sure, sure. Thank you so much for the good interview, and I think we'll do it some other time too.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. It was really nice talking to you, and I learned so many things from you, and I think definitely the audience too.
Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.
Thank. Okay. God bless you too. Bye.